Mr. Peter Obi was one of the developers of that trade fair complex, if you don't know. So he has a plaza there. He has a plaza there. Over 200 shops, far back in 1995.
That was Senator Victor Umeh, the senator representing Anambra Central and a member of the Labour Party, speaking in an interview with the Channels Television, and he was talking about the demolition of properties at the International Trade Fair Complex, Lagos. Now, this particular interview is now being weaponized by supporters of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, including Reno Omokri, who is one of their megaphones. Okay? They are trying to spin it that the Peter Obi's intervention in the illegal demolition of properties of people of Igbo extraction at the Lagos International Trade Fair Complex was because of his own personal interest. That was not true. Peter Obi has always intervened in matters that don't even concern him. Okay? And his intervention in this case was not that it affected him directly. What Victor Umeh said there was that Peter Obi was an investor in that complex. Remember, that place was established during the military. Okay? And the people were called to invest. By 1995, Peter Obi was well worded, if you like, want to use that word, for him to be able to afford to build a plaza inside that place that has over 200 shops. So he was among those that listened to the clarion call to come and make that place a reality by the federal government. That is why we keep on insisting that Lagos International Trade Fair Complex does not belong to Lagos State government. It belongs to federal government. So Peter Obi was among those who hearkened to the clarion call in 1995 to put his hard-earned money to help to develop that trade fair complex. So it's therefore disingenuous of people like Reno Omokri to try to spin it that Peter Obi his intervention is purely based on selfish interest. That is not true. That is not true. Peter Obi has intervened in things that doesn't concern him personally. And his intervention in this case was for those whose properties were demolished. And in any case, the story did not say that Peter Obi's own plaza was demolished, indicating that Peter Obi's own was not among those demolished. Because if it was, even those of us here, we would have used our channel to call it that is a weaponization of politics in Nigeria against Peter Obi. Because we would have called them out that Tinubu has called out his boys to demolish Peter Obi's properties out of political vendetta. We would have said it here. Even the same one that is happening now, we have called it what it is. That what is happening to Igbo properties in Lagos right now, under the guise of urban and regional planning laws and whatever of Lagos State, is punishing the Igbos over the Tinubu's loss of election in Lagos in 2023. And in any case, it doesn't really make sense. The Igbos are not the majority population in Lagos. Lagos is largely populated by the Yorubas. The Yorubas rejected Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The Igbos, the people from South, and other Nigerians who are living in Lagos, they know his history. They know how he had put Lagos in his pocket. So they know that somebody like that should not be allowed to go to Abuja to preside over our country. And they voted massively against him. It has nothing to do with ethnicity, but they have to turn it to ethnicity in order to victimize the Igbos, who are bearing the biggest brunt of the demolition that is going on in Lagos right now. Okay? So Peter Obi has to speak out, because those people, they were brandishing evidence to show that they had approval with the federal government, because federal government has set up a board that is in charge of giving approval about in the development of the international trade fair complex. And these people have federal government approval. If not that it is Tinubu that is the president, if he had been another president, he wouldn't have allowed Lagos state government to trespass to a property that belongs to the federal government. That is the truth. Another example I want people to note: when there was ocean surge in Lagos, when there was a problem about Lagos was having the ocean erosion, the wave from the ocean was disturbing businesses, including the businesses of big organizations like the Chagori family. When Tinubu was governor, okay, Tinubu himself as governor was not able to help to control that erosion, because the territory where those things were happening, the ocean flood belongs to the federal government. When the Chagori family and others wanted to stop that from happening through a public-private partnership, they couldn't do it. They have to take the file to Abuja. Tinubu as governor couldn't do it. He has to take the file to Abuja, because that territory belongs to the federal government. And that was how Obasanjo was instrumental in part of the things that was done to stop the surge of the ocean that was disturbing parts of Lagos. Because when something belongs to the federal government, the state know that there is a limit of what they can be able to do. If it were today, someone would have done it without care. Of course, because his boss is in Abuja. But you don't dare do that under Obasanjo, who understands the law and the power of the federal government. Now everybody is keeping silent. After all, it's Igbo properties they are demolishing. So the other parts of Nigeria, they are keeping quiet. They don't give a damn. So what do they expect everybody to do? To keep quiet? No. Even though Peter Obi is the most nationalistic leader we have in Nigeria today, he cannot see injustice against Igbos and will not speak about it, because they will say, oh, because he's Igbo. So if he's Igbo, if there's injustice against Igbos, he can't speak. So because he has a property in trade fair complex, so if there's injustice at trade fair complex, he can't speak, because if he speak, they say, oh, because he has property there. If he speak, oh, because he's Igbo. Is that how they run this country? What of those of them, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that claim that they are they were democracy activists? So they were fighting for Abiola because Abiola was Yoruba. That was it. Of course, some of those that participated in all those things that time, they say now they know that everything was just a Yoruba package and not actually a national package on pro-democracy. Okay, so that's what it is. So Peter Obi cannot speak, because if he speaks, then it must be because he's Igbo. So if something happened to Igbos, he can't talk. But they themselves, they can talk. Bola Ahmed Tinubu says, my turn is Yoruba turn. Atiku Abubakar say, what the country needs is a northern president. But Peter Obi cannot say it. And Peter Obi himself has not presented himself as an ethnic leader. In the last election, he was the only candidate that was saying, vote for me because I have the capacity to run this country. Do not vote for me because I'm Igbo. Do not vote for me because I'm a Christian. vote for me because I have the capacity. Bola Ahmed Tinubu say, vote for me because I'm Yoruba, vote for me because it's my turn. And he even told Muslims to ensure that another Muslim succeed Buhari, because he was positioning himself as a Muslim. So he was the one that started ethnicity and religion in the politics of 2023. Okay, so these are facts, and I will be giving you newspaper clips as I'm saying this, so that you know. Because in 2022, Bola Ahmed Tinubu told the Supreme Council for Sharia in Nigeria, in Osogbo, that they should work hard to ensure that another Muslim succeed Buhari. So these are the people that play religion, ethnicity, and everything, and they got away with it. They ran on Muslim ticket. Imagine if it was Peter Obi that ran on Christian ticket. But he's the one that is being accused of being ethnocentric, religious-centric. But the main culprits are being overlooked. What a hypocritic situation we are having seen in this country. So Reno Omokri and co, who are using this, said, okay, we now know why he's intervening. They missed the point. Peter Obi has always intervened, irrespective of where the victim comes from. He is one of those leaders in Nigeria today who you can say are indeed national leaders that we have. I don't know what you have to say about this, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like this video, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.